everyone. Welcome to Coffee Talk with the USA IDA. My name is Colleen Quigley-Carey, and I'm so excited today to be here with Katie Bortz and Maureen Collins from Lynn Academy. Hi, ladies.
Hi, we got coffee.
Oh, yeah. Now, today we are going to be talking about something very exciting. Katie brought this to a teachers meeting a few weeks ago, and we were all very excited. It is about the launch of the USA IDA Yearbook. So Katie, when you brought this to the meeting, I was so excited because myself as a dancer, I have so few tangible things from Irish dancing. I have wonderful memories. I have some really great pictures. I have some journals from competitions, and I have some medals and trophies, but that's kind of it. So can you tell us a little bit about what you guys were thinking when you brought this to the membership and what makes this a really unique opportunity for the dancers?
Yeah, sure. So this was something that Maureen and I had discussed for the Lynn Academy because it's been such a crazy year. I mean, doing classes on Zoom and the adjustments that we've had in feshing, and then the launch of USA IDA. It's been a wild ride, but it's been great. And we wanted a way to kind of commemorate the year, and we thought, why not open this up and make it so much more inclusive, and it would be like, a team effort, which is really what we wanted to, focus more on to begin with. So brought it up. I'm so glad everyone was so excited about it, and I hope this is something that the dancers and the families get excited about too.
No, for sure. And just so you guys know, this is an actual yearbook, like a physical yearbook like you would get from your middle school or high school, that's going to have all of the dancers from all of the schools with the nice headshot, right?
Yes.
And all of the dance teachers, I believe we said, are going to be doing those in class. They're going to be taking the pictures themselves. There'll be no fee for the actual sitting of the pictures. And they'll have the names of the students. But what I love about it is it's also an opportunity for dancers who may be a freshman in college this year and missed out a little bit on that senior experience last year, and graduating seniors this year. Parents can also take out ads for those dancers, right? Like you would in a regular yearbook that just kind of says how excited you are for your dancer, how proud you are of them, what some accomplishments are, things like that. Am I right on that, Maureen?
Yes, we'll be highlighting the seniors in high school right now, like most yearbooks, but we're also going to recognize all those students in college because we know, as we all know, last year some of them didn't have the opportunity to really have a special showcase or a recital or anything like that. So we're trying to really include them this year in the yearbook, and also include all the schools across the 5 states. And in doing so, we also thought the second part of the yearbook could be an Irish dance directory. There's never been a place where we could go, a one-stop shopping for brand new parents, even for experienced parents to go to find out, where do I get shoes? Where do I get socks? Where do I get headbands? Where do I get dresses? So this will be an opportunity for those businesses to also advertise and let us know about their businesses. And that way the yearbook can also be utilized as a directory.
That sounds excellent. And going forward, that would be such a nice tool because there, again, even though we live in a real online world and we love using our technology, there is something so easy about just pulling out a physical directory and book and just flipping to what you need, and you've got all of the information there. I mean, it's just, as a parent, I know it's so much easier sometimes than searching through 15,000 different apps or trying to read a review of what the best thing is. And we know also that if any of those companies are supporting USA IDA, that's also important to us because what we stand for is really important. So it's nice to know that any business that is supporting us, we know we can also in turn then really support them. So that's very exciting. So this sounds epic. And I have a question though. Do you think that it would be okay for dance parents who don't have a graduating senior, if they want to show some appreciation for their dancer for the year? Does that sound like something that they would be able to do as well?
Yes. So the link that will be provided online is you can order your yearbook and you can do any kind of personal congratulations. Maybe they achieved a goal this year in Irish dancing. You know, they got their first in pre-open, or they got their first in Bungrad B and they moved up to Bungrad C. So you could do a short 2-line tribute to your dancer, which is also an option, which is around, I think it's around $10. or you could do a personal ad and it's just a tribute. And the best thing online is the online program gives you different options. If you want to use one picture or two pictures or three pictures. So it's really user friendly. You can do the ad right online and it goes all the way through. So it's perfect.
That sounds great. So just so we know, for the parents and for the dancers, you all will be receiving, if you haven't already, a packet from your dance school that's going to go through all of these things. When you would want to order book by, when you would want to take a form maybe to a local vendor to see about having them put an ad in so that they would be part of the directory, what the cutoff dates are for you for putting an ad for your own child, or, you know, maybe your own dance school if you're a teacher, right? And most of it sounds like is all available online. That link we will provide in this video. So at the end, you'll be able to see that as well. But there are a couple of important dates, because when I was talking to you guys, this also to me sounds amazing, because I know that so many of our dancers have not had a usual school year. We are looking to distribute these at our big branch run fesh in June, right? So Katie was saying to me, which I think is adorable, that they'll get their yearbooks and they might be able to go up to each other and have each other, all the dancers from all the different schools, sign them. Just old school style, like back in high school. That, Katie, that just sounds amazing. It sounds like it's really going to be a wonderful opportunity to get the dancers even more linked together in a real, like, physical, positive way. Can you tell me a little bit about what you envision as far as like this, just the social aspect of what something like this can do?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a huge supporter of Irish dance as being not only great for physical skills and kind of feeding that competitive spirit that some dancers have, but like some of my best friends are my lifelong friends from Irish dance. And I think this is a great way, and whether or not they're from your school or not, I have friends from all sorts of different dance schools. This is a great way for like dancers to, you know, take a moment with some of their friends in their competition or friends in other competitions and sign each other's yearbooks and be like, what a year, right? And like take a moment and kind of enjoy that time with their friends.
I think that's wonderful. And they'll always have it to look back on too, which is just really exciting and really important. I feel like, especially given the times that we're going through, I think that that type of camaraderie, you can't put a price on that. But speaking on putting a price on something, let's just go through what the costs are.
We unfortunately have to.
So like, let's make a little segue there.
Yeah.
So I know that the way it works for the ordering of the books is it's like a tiered scaled system. So there's an early bird rate. There's the, oh geez, I kind of forgot to do that, but I'll make sure I get on it. And then there's the, okay, my early bird didn't catch the worm and I'm a little slow here, rate of the books. So knowing on what the information, based on the information you gave me, it looks like the cost of the yearbook, if you order by May 1st, again, all of this information will be sent to you by your dance teacher. Your yearbook would be $50. If you're missing out on that cutoff date from May 2nd to May 15th, the cost would be $65. And if you miss out on that time frame, the cost would be $100, which is still a very good rate. But of course, you want to try to get them in earlier. And that's from May 16th to June 1st. And it looks like there's a hard cutoff date on June 1st for getting those orders in so that we could then go ahead and do the distribution at the June Fesh. Am I right on those dates?
Correct.
Excellent. And then for the advertisements, which would then include, Maureen, like you were saying, the 2-line tribute, the quarter page, half page, full page ads that parents may want to take out and or vendors may want to place, that looks like it's a May 1st deadline for that, right? So we are super appreciative of anybody who's able to not only take out an ad for their own dancer, but also go to a local vendor and see if they would be interested in supporting us too in this initiative. And again, it sounds like we can upload all of that online, making it super user-friendly, right?
Yep. And they might even get, sometimes businesses actually want to buy a yearbook for the dancer. So that's also a good option as well.
Oh, that's a great idea. I hadn't even thought of that. So you could maybe have a dancer be sponsored by that business. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, ladies, I am so excited about this.
And
Thank you so much. Is there anything else that we have to add?
We have to add the competition, the contest. So Katie, you take it.
Oh my gosh, this is like the most exciting thing.
Yeah, the most fun thing.
So, so the yearbook itself is a really nice hardcover yearbook. It's a good sized, really nice book. And what we want to do to make it just a little extra special and have, even more of the dancers' ownership of it is we're doing a yearbook cover design competition. So what we'd like to do is have, if your dancer is super artistic and loves to do this kind of stuff, send in an 8x11, like a computer paper sheet design. And the only requirement is that it has to have the USA Irish Dance Alliance name and then the year, so 2020 to 2021. And if they come up with a fabulous design, it'll get entered into our contest. And we're hoping to have a public vote on that shortly before we have to go to print. So
that sounds epic. So it's going to be like a competition. So they submit their design with the criteria that you laid out. We put it up on our social media, and there would be a public vote, and then the one that wins the vote makes the cover. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So what we're going to do is everyone's going to send them in, and then the board, we're not going to see any names or anything like that. The membership, the USA Irish Dance Alliance membership, is going to choose about five covers, Maureen. Yeah. 5 covers. And then we'll set it up for a public vote. So everyone else gets to choose.
Oh, that's great. I love bringing in the dancers, while we're doing a process of something like this. It sounds like a really nice opportunity for them to just do something else, get involved again another side, and get that recognition as well from not just their peers, but also from everyone in USA IDA. That sounds really, really cool.
And I know some of them think that they can't draw, but if you have a really good idea and you can use a computer program, or you can have someone help you draw it, because it's more about the idea and
Right.
kind of the cover of the yearbook should be something that should cover USA IDA and its values. So if it's something that's such a great idea and you're just having a little bit of trouble drawing it, we can help with that part.
I love that, because I cannot draw a stick figure.
Draw either. No, but
it doesn't mean that I don't have good ideas. So I feel like a lot of our dancers may feel that way. And also, you know what? They may be excellent artists, and they may just say, you know what, I'm just going to go with it and put it forward. So I do also really love the inclusivity of it coming from a creative place versus just, being able to draw Picasso or whoever. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chit chat with us today and share a cup of coffee. Again, this is Colleen with USA IDA Coffee Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to see you soon. Bye.